So I had recorded an entire video and was almost finished editing it when a little thing happened in Iceland. Yeah, an eruption down south. It's about 15 to 20 miles away from my parents' house, which is around 20 kilometers, 20 to 30 kilometers away from my parents' house. But there's no danger for them, but it's quite visible from their home. And here's a picture just for you to see so. And here is a bonus picture that a friend of mine took in Reykjavik. That was and is my plan, to be staying at my parents for the Christmas. I'll be staying in Hafnarfjörður with my parents for about 2 weeks. But I ain't gonna be uploading or recording videos in the meantime. I might even wander off to close to the fissure. The fissure is, by the way, at this time, just as it has erupted, 2 miles long or 3.5 kilometers long. So it's quite a big one. And I might go there and record a little bit, but don't worry, I ain't gonna endanger my life. But it's kind of cool that it's close by. But before I was going to head out, I got awesome news. And that is, I'm actually getting fiber. Finally. I've been using 4G network here the entire time since I've been living here almost, and thankfully I'm getting rid of it. It has been a pain in the behind just to be using the internet because it's unstable, unreliable, and slow, so slow. When I've been uploading videos to YouTube, it has been horrendous to uploading the file if it's large or anything like that. So slow. So I'm actually getting a proper internet connection here, which is friggin' awesome. It's gonna be 1 gigabyte up and 1 gigabyte down, which is cool, very cool. And it's gonna make my life so much easier. But before that happens, there's always a catch. There's always a catch. I have to clean out the basement. So let me explain what's happening here. I need to clean out this area here, because in that corner over there is where the fiber is going to come in. It's already in the fiber itself, but I need a box and so on, and there's going to be an electrician going to be setting that up. So I need to make space for him to be actually able to work and clean up the mess after myself. The reason for the mess and everything is because I've been grabbing boxes, searching through them, and like I explained in a previous video, I could make a mess in an empty room. So let's start cleaning. How about we put on some good rock and roll whilst I do this? Yeah. An old classic time lapse of me working.
Cold
So the space is empty, and I want to give you a little heads up what I'm thinking about the space. So here under the window, I'm thinking about a table, and this is going to be my workstation. Thinking about putting the computer here in front of the window, so I get a little bit of daylight during the summertime at least. And that's going to be over here. Over here on the other wall, I'm thinking a little bit of a photography studio. Haven't decided yet completely, but I'm 95% sure. This big wall over here, I'm thinking about bookcases because I have a lot of books. So I was thinking about just having books over here, but that is definitely a project for future me because I ain't gonna be doing it now. I'm hoping that the internet is gonna get connected before Christmas, but it's okay if it isn't, because over Christmas I'm gonna be spending time with my parents down south, and I think that's gonna be awesome, just relaxing with the family. So you have there the grand idea what I'm thinking about doing in the basement, making it an office and a studio. That is kind of the idea that I'm settled in on now. But it's going to be really nice to have some space that is just for my technical stuff and my geekism and nerdism and whatever you want to call it, that is just for that. And then I can actually turn my guest room into a proper guest room where I can be able to host relatives and so on. So, but on that note, I want to say I'll see you in the next one, and remember to like and subscribe. See ya.